Let me get my stuff straight real quick, and then I'll get y'all on up in here. Hope y'all having a good day. Anyone? Yeah. It should be going live in 3, 2, 1. Alright, y'all, welcome to the Sunday night live. And I know I'm a little late. I'm usually, well, no, I ain't always right on time at 9 or 9:30. But I think actually I might be a little earlier today. Let a few folks come up in here. And I don't know, we really ain't got much. I'm gonna make sure my volume on so y'all can hear me. Make sure the volume on, good volume, so y'all can hear me. I try to do this around the time where I feel like maybe people kind of don't wind it down, or the church folks. So Jerry's Lifestyle, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the Sunday night live. What's up? I swear I say your name wrong every time. Diamond, what's up, Diamond? Right? How you doing? Welcome to the Sunday night live. Dunya, we in here. Oh no, I'm gonna call you, Galate. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna tell you. Man, this thing do this to me every time. It's always trying to show my junket room. Sup, Dunya? What's up? Sup, the one. Quee in the building. Quee. I don't know why every time I see your name, I like that name. So Mary, so Luther, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Sunday night live. No particular subject tonight. I just wanted to jump on because we done made this a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. But Yoga Lady, I'm gonna call you, or I guess you can call me when you get done or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. It almost threw me off. I'm just gonna say your granny is still at it, and she's a piece of work. I ain't gonna say nothing against her or nothing like that, but she's a piece of work. And in the conversation that was had, it threw me off a little bit, and I had to make sure I had called Karan and talked to him and just make sure he was good with it. And I had already knew after the situation involving me. I'm talking to my sister now, y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But I already knew the situation involving me. It was only gonna get worse as time, the longer he was there, So this is quite unfortunate that some people in the world just choose to be who they are. And I still ain't got nothing bad. I ain't gonna say nothing bad because I feel like that's what's wanted. I ain't gonna, we good. Right. Oh my God, is right, because she done really tried to pull a number this time. Like, she really did. And then she gonna tell, I'm just gonna say it, I don't even give a fuck. She told, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. She basically she told Karan that, when people are, I'm sick of her motherfucking, I'm sick. She told Karan basically with around the gist of when they're young men, when they're your age and they going through stuff like this, and in fatherless homes, sometimes they commit suicide. I don't want people on here to think I'm a certain kind of person, so I ain't gonna say how I really felt in that moment, because I don't want people to think any type of way about me because they don't know the full background of who she is, and I wouldn't want to paint the wrong picture. So I ain't gonna go into it too much. I just hearing the news, I had to call Karan and make sure he was straight, number one, and we was on the phone, and I wasn't gonna rush the phone call, because I wanted to make sure at the end of the phone call, that he was good. and I can't figure out why you would tell that to a child. I just can't figure it out. It's really sad, really sad. And he said he was good. He said he not thinking about hurting himself or nothing like that. And he said he was good, but you can say that. I can't express my true feelings. I can't express how upset and hurt I am right now. I can't express it enough how upset and how hurt I am right now. Like, I can't, because it's gonna come out wrong, and I'm gonna paint the wrong picture, and I don't want nobody, I don't know, but that's really sad. No, you fine. No, that's what y'all for. That's what the live is for. The live is for y'all to be able to express and say whatever it is that y'all want to say in the comments. That's what the comments for. So you fine. I just can't say it because it's my platform, and everybody don't know the history and don't know the story. So me saying that about saying something in regards to an older person, they're like, dang, you heartless, or you ain't got no soul, or but I just want people to know that it really is it's not no changing people. I ain't gonna say unfortunately, because everybody belongs, with their place in society, and everybody has a place in this world, whether you feel of your opinion that their position is good or bad or what have you. Everybody in the world, in order for this world to turn and operate, they have to be positioned in the position that they in. So with that being said, a lot of people's opinions may see a lot of people as evil, mean, manipulative, strange, weird. All those people have to exist in the world for the world to balance. And you just have to have an understanding, that people in this world are not so good. There are people in this world that are not so good, and those people do exist, regardless of whether they're mother, father, grandmother, what have you. It's people like that in the world that exist, and it hits home more and it hurts more when it's from your family, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, Tina the one that called me. And she was telling me about it, and I was just trying to make it an okay situation, for her. And then me calling Karan, I'm basically, because he 15, he don't really know how to have an opinion or perspective. That's what took so long for me to get on live, because I'm basically trying to teach him how to have an opinion, and that it's okay to have an opinion, and how to direct your conversation and how to direct your opinion. You don't have to yell, you don't have to argue, you don't have to fuss. If you have a question in regards to anything going on and you want to ask your mom, just say, hey mom, I'm feeling this kind of way about this and that, and this is the reason why I feel this way. I don't have an understanding. Could you please help me understand? So I hope he took that advice really good. Yeah, you can definitely call him. He gonna think we all calling him. He'll be all right. But yeah, Tina the one that called me, and she the one that told me, that she said what she said. I could tell she was hurt, and that was mostly what I wanted him to see from a child's perspective, of the way that it's it's coming from the mother. Like, a mother don't want nothing but the best for you, and the things that's going on in the background ain't necessarily for you to know. And it wasn't her place to tell you as a child. Yeah, you 15. Yeah, you're a young man, but you're still a child. And I can guarantee, and I'm just trying to basically tell him, because she really put it in his head to try to turn him against his mama. She did. And even me talking to him, in his mind, his mama was wrong. And I had to break it down. I'm like, no, like, you ain't gonna put that on my auntie. Like, not the person that raised me when my mama died. Like, you not gonna put that on her, and I'm not gonna let her paint that negative picture, of her to you. I'm not gonna let that happen. So I'm basically, trying to get him to understand from a woman's, I don't have a woman's perspective of a mother. I won't ever be a woman or a mother, but I was just trying to get him to understand, like, when things happen in situations, there are two sides, and you have to think about it from your mom's side. For one, she your mama, and to wake up every morning and not be able to provide an answer to her child who has a question, that you have to understand that that's hurting her. And you have to understand that she's doing everything that she can in the best way that she can with the resources that she has available. And he seemed to have had a better understanding, of child to mother. And like I told him, I was like, I can't necessarily give you all the advice on the mother, because I didn't have a mother or a father when I was growing up. I didn't have a parent at all. So you need to be appreciative of the situation and the fact that when you wake up in the morning, you got a parent in the household. It may not be both. And yeah, everybody want to know where they come from. When you get grown, you go, do your DNA.com or what have you, But I just really want him to be appreciative of the fact that he has a parent in the household, and I wanted him to understand that I lost mine, and I can't on Mother's Day call mama and say, hey mom, happy Mother's Day. On Father's Day, hey dad, happy Father's Day. Christmas, birthdays, holidays, any day, I don't have that opportunity. And for the next 60 or 70 years or however long that I live, I will never have the opportunity to say, hey mom, I love you, here's a hug. So I told him, I was like, I know you don't see it from her perspective, but, randomly when you going to school or when you get out of school or whenever you see her and y'all just walking by, just give her a hug and tell her you love her, because it would really, it would really mean a lot. It really would. So I think he got a better understanding. I tried to break it down for him as much as we always had real conversations, and I think he got a good understanding. I didn't think this was gonna be the topic of the live, but yeah, that really threw me off a little bit, because she's still on her stuff. You like 70 years old, like chill out, like she's still on her stuff. Yeah, Dunya, thank you. Yeah, he's a strong guy. He's a really strong guy. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. I think he'll be okay. I really do. Yes, yeah. Some stuff just have to be said. Definitely. We can't pick our friends, but we can, and we can't pick our family, but we can choose whether or not. Exactly. And that's what he's having a harder time understanding right now. That although it's family, just because they family don't mean y'all have to get along. And then he made the comment, he was like, what did he say? He didn't say some family I have. He said, what a family, or something like that. And I was like, growing up, I always wanted that, white picket fence, going, what's up, Chi-Chi? I was talking about a situation that just happened to me about a few minutes ago with my cousin or whatever. And I was just kind of, he's growing up, he's 15, and he's kind of, getting up there and questioning things and stuff like that. So I try to be there for all those moments. Although I'm in a different state, I try to be there. If I'm at work, and I don't care what the hell I'm doing. If he call, I'm answering. I'll get points that day. I'll get time off, or I have plenty of PTO, about 80 hours of PTO. So, whatever's going on, I try to, because he's the youngest, and everybody else kind of grew up, kind of situation. And he was kind of the last one, and all the kids is grown. So he definitely feeling live in Cincinnati, but from California. You said live in Cincinnati. Oh, you're in Cincinnati. Oh, what's up? But yeah, just basically trying to groom a young adult. I made sure he had an understanding that, you may not never know who your father is. And, that's what it is, and I tried to bring it from my own perspective, not to bring it down. What's up, Brittany? What's up, Nazelia? How you doing? And not to bring him down, but I brought it to my own perspective. I was like, And I just was real with him because at this point, that's all we can do because he's getting too much information from outside sources and ain't nobody telling, all the factual facts. So I try to make sure he had an understanding. Like, I can't go dig my mama up out her grave. And I said it just like that. I said, I can't go dig my mama up out her grave and say, hey, mom, who's my dad? So I just wanted him to see that you have an opportunity to know. It's not out the door isn't closed. You still have an opportunity to know. Like, I don't have that. There is a guy who, family been around. That's the only person your mom ever been with, but I would like to hear it out of her mouth. I'm not saying that he's not, my dad, or what have you, but I would like to hear it out of her mouth, but I won't ever have that. So I was just trying to get him to understand that sometimes, you won't ever have that. And then I had to put it in a perspective as to say, you right now, you making a sacrifice for things that haven't even happened in life. And that's just what life is. I remember back, when things used to happen to me, and as I've gotten older and I go back and I'm like, damn, that's why I went through that. I hated it, but sheesh, I'm He-Man to the situation now. You know what I'm saying? So I had to give him a better perspective. I was like, when you grow up and you start your own family, you're going to be a great dad. Like, you are going to be a good dad. You're going to be a good family guy. Like, you're going to be a good dad due to the fact that you stronger in the areas of that you lacked when you were younger. The fact that you didn't have, the opportunity of a dad, for your kids, you're going to want the world and you're going to provide for them. So you have to understand right now is, unfortunately, you don't want to make a sacrifice. No one wants to make a sacrifice. But your sacrifice in life right now as a 15-year-old kid is for kids that you haven't even had yet. And when I said that, he got quiet, and I think he's smart, he's very intelligent. So I think he had it opened his eyes a little bit to see, like, yeah, you right. Yeah, I still want to know, and I'm probably gonna always want to know, but you right. Like, it's unfortunate that I have to make the sacrifice for things that haven't even happened in my life yet, but that's life. That's life. Like, that's what life is built on. It's built on sacrificing. So when you get older and you cross that stumbling block, you climbing it like Mount Kilimanjaro. Like, you ain't nothing phasing you right now. Like, you going through the storms like it's a bright sunny day. You know what I'm saying? What's a storm? It's raining outside, okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need no umbrella. I like the rain. You know what I'm saying? After you go through so much, like, it's just like nothing phases you. And not to say nothing phases you, because everybody is human and everybody has this shell of emotion. So I'd be lying if I said nothing phases you, but it almost puts a bulletproof shell over your body, because it makes it much harder for things to phase you when you go through things in life. Nobody wants to go through nothing in life, but when you get to that next point and that next tier and that next level, you just like, I did that and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to instill in his head, like, yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, you're upset. He's like, no, I'm not upset. I said, yes, you are, and it's okay to say that you are. This is that time. This is the family time. I know, everybody ain't around all the time, and you may not necessarily know how to, but I'm telling you right now, this is how you do it. This is how it's done. This is what family does. This is what family is for. You're supposed to be able to put everything on the table, and somebody gonna say, well, I feel this way, and somebody gonna say, well, I feel this way, and this is what I think because I was here, I was there, I did this, I did that, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, everybody should be holding hands and kumbaya and in the yard dancing and barbecuing, and you know what I'm saying. That's just how it should be. So I told him, I was like, everybody wants that white picket fence. I always refer to the white picket fence with the white post and wraparound porch and mom in the yard with a glass of lemonade and dad mowing the lawn and kids running around and playing. Everybody wants that TV family and that TV, life, but that's just TV. It ain't real. The grass is only greener on the other side because it's fake grass. I figured that out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why it's green, because they don't have to mow it and they don't have to, do nothing to it. It's fake. It's not real. That's the only reason why the grass is greener on the other side, because the grass is not real and nothing surrounding that grass is real. It's all plastic. Like, it's not real. So, yeah, I wasn't planning on this being the topic of the live tonight. Things happen for a reason, and I'm not upset that it was, because it gave me an opportunity to, bring it to my YouTube family and let y'all kind of give y'all opinion and y'all perspectives of things, and even so much to let y'all know, and y'all may not have a situation like this going on in y'all lives or y'all families, but something similar, you know what I'm saying? So however I can encourage anybody, however I can help anybody, I definitely do try. Definitely. What's up, Brittany? How you doing, Brittany? You say, Diamond, keep talking to him. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep talking to him. It's gonna be other situations. That's why I had to let him know. It's gonna be plenty of situations you're gonna go through, and what you gonna do every time them situations arise, like you gonna have to get through it. That's just what it is. Like, that's just what it is. He said, I know the feeling, been through that, but lucky I had my grandma and grandpa. But it's hard for a child to see other kids, and and that's what it is for him. Like, his mom was always working, so he was with her. He was with her since pamper. So I told him, I was like, I don't hate her, I don't dislike her, and I'm not trying to change your opinion of her. I know you love her, and I know you feel like she did a lot for you. And the reason being why I don't say nothing against her is because she did for me too. I don't know if she wanted to. I don't know if it was for my granddaddy. You never know what was going on in people's heads. However, from a certain period of my life until, I was able to, feed myself, basically, grown and get out and do some things, she provided a roof over my head. And I'm appreciative of it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with the things that she did then or now, or think the things that she says. I can be appreciative and I can be respectful, but is right and wrong is wrong. And when you're wrong, and she was wrong. She was definitely wrong. Thank you, Don. I'm definitely gonna have a blessed. I feel better now that I done talked to y'all. I do feel better. Just keep being a positive role model, young. Exactly. And I brought it down to that too. I was like, my sacrifice was for you and for other people. The things that I lacked when I was coming up and the things that I didn't have, my sacrifice was for you. I would have never been able to give you this type of conversation and this type of knowledge and this type of assurance had my mother been alive and had my father been in my life. So now, talking to you, you've opened my eyes to something that I may not have even realized at the time, that my whole sacrifice of my life, of not having, what I feel picture perfect family environment, was for you. And it was for this exact moment and this exact time in life. So when you came to me, I was able to, be some type of reassurance and some type of ear for you. So it really, I just had to let them know. I was like, yeah, it's upsetting and yeah, it sucks. But had I not went through what I went through, I wouldn't be able to help you get through with what you going through right now. So I think me kind of turning it on myself, he was kind of, gave him a better look. Appreciate it, Brandon. This fool in the next room. Appreciate it. Thank you for giving me that watch time. I definitely appreciate it. Oh, this too damn well crazy. Yeah, man, life is crazy. What's up, beautifully broken? What's good? What's goody? What was that? I need to go check your page. You always give me a good laugh, and I go over there and I always have a good laugh. What's up, Queen T Sunshine? It's going good. It's going better. You talk to him? Okay. Good. Yeah, he's briefly broken. I love your page. I love your intro too. But yeah, Queen T Sunshine, things is good now. It was heavy. I had a little something heavy on my chest, and I don't know if I felt. I was calling my sister, but she was busy, but she on here too. But I don't know. It helped me talking to y'all. This really helped me. I was really I didn't want to get on this live. I'm telling you, it wasn't because I didn't want to talk to y'all. I just didn't have it in me because I was so mad. But it just really helps when other people, can provide reassurance. Like, I've went through it too, and this is how I dealt with it. Thank you. You say his sis. Yeah, my sister, she's in here too. Mad about what? I mean, I hate to say mad. I am mad. Okay, I just said my grandma basically. Well, she's my still grandma. She's my grandma. She raised me. You still have to call, and it's even when you're going through stuff, you still have to call family, because they're your family. They're not going nowhere. Like, I can't unfamily family, and that's just what it is, and it's just like, damn, But either way, my grandma was basically telling my younger cousin some things. I'm gonna put it like this. When you in your 20s, you don't know everything about the family, but then you hear something, you're like, dang, that explains a lot. And when you're in your 30s, you don't know a lot about the family, but you hear more stuff as you go. Well, he's 15. He ain't got no business knowing about nothing, dealing with his mother's personal life. And for you to push in his face, it's your mama's fault. It's your mama's fault. Don't you blame yourself. Kids that they get depressed sometimes and they kill themselves. And don't you feel like why would you say that to a child? Like, how do you know that he wouldn't already think? And then what hurts me the most, when his mama asked him, well, have you ever thought about hurting yourself? And he said yes. He said yes. And it really, really broke my soul. And because I know it's so much on the internet, and there's so much, stuff that you can see. And you see all these other kids doing it, not that they doing it for any specific or any particular reason, you know what I'm saying? But that can trigger things in a child's mind who ain't, they mental ain't built up enough, strength to be able to handle something like that and say, nah, I ain't gonna hurt myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I ain't gonna say I personally, but I've done so much to, help as much as I can, all the way from Georgia with Convo, and done what I feel like was built up enough courage in him for him to know that although you the youngest cousin and you the youngest child, you know what I'm saying, you still got family out here, and you strong. Even though you by yourself, you're gonna be by yourself a lot. I feel like I've put so much into them kind of conversations, and he was in such a good place for you to break him back down like that. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, I know why you did it, but bruh, I just hate that she did that. I really do. I do. She the kind of person where she just feel like, you know what I'm saying, no bars held and everything should be put on the table. And that's okay, and I'm understanding of that, but it's a certain time in life. He may have been already thinking about the situation and already upset about it and not saying, and now you done sparked a whole nother, type of negative energy in his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a child. Like, that wasn't nothing for him to know, for you to feel like, his mama ain't doing nothing in regards to trying to, figure out what their situation is. Like, you don't know what's going on. Like, you're not with her 24/7. You ain't standing beside her. You're not laying in the bed with her when she go to sleep and wake up in the morning. You don't know what she doing. And so I had to break it down for him. Like, bruh, she got me. She got people all the way in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, she done spent money out on this situation, you know what I'm saying, trying to, bring a peace of mind to you. I told her, wait till he get grown, because like I said, I didn't have a dad in the household, so I told her, when he let him get grown, and if he still at that time want to figure out, you know what I'm saying, who the dad is or what have you. I hate to put her business out. She gonna be so mad with me, but let him. And then she was like, no, I know I ain't got the money. I know rent, he needs shoes, clothes. I know all this, but I want to bring my child a peace of mind. And I even brought the situation to, with her home. I remember being a kid 19 years ago, and she wanted so bad to have a home that she can provide for her sister's children, me, my brother, and my sister, but her child to come and children to come. And after 20 years, she finally purchased that home, and she finally had something to call her own, and her own land, her own house. And her son came home and said, "Mom, I think I'm being bullied." She packed up everything and got the hell on up out of there and moved to a whole nother city and living in an apartment. And she got a whole house back in another city to make sure her child don't get bullied and he's in a better and safer environment. And he thought they just moved just because she wanted to. I said, no, that had nothing to do with that. Your mama always wanted that. She wanted that so much for you and for herself and for anybody else in the family who may be going through a situation and just need a place to lay their head. Like, she wanted that so bad. And after 20 years, she just said, I'm not about to let my child go through nothing. And she packed up everything and left for you. So I had to make sure, he had a better understanding of, Galathea, that's my sister. Yeah, that's my blood sister. Yeah, that's my sister. But yeah, I just had to, I was always trying to show my junk ass room, bruh. Yeah, it's just pure ignorance. Pure ignorance. There you go again, trying to show my junk ass room. Ooh. Enzo box 1812. Wait, hold on. I know a little Espanol. I know un uso na comida. Oh, I feel like I know what that means. If you're not eating tonight, no, not tonight. Not tonight, definitely. But I do have a video that I'm about to edit shortly. It'll be out 7:30 Eastern. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, don't eat me up in the comments, y'all, please. I'm already embarrassed, okay? I'm just gonna say it right now before I even put the video out. I'm already embarrassed, okay? So y'all don't y'all gonna love it. I know y'all gonna love it. I know y'all gonna love the video. Don't eat me up. Don't do me too bad. Y'all don't do me too bad. Y'all see the video in the morning. Be out 7:30 Eastern. Don't do me too bad. I'm just gonna say, y'all gonna laugh. If whoever watching this, I don't know what time y'all wake up in the morning or wherever y'all at, but if you get up in the morning and you just feeling like, Monday, watch that video. I'm telling you right now, watch that video and you're gonna forget all about Monday, because that video is hilarious. Y'all gonna laugh. Like, y'all gonna get a good laugh. They say Luther, 10 years can be rough. They can make you, exactly with that going on. You know what I'm saying? He already dealing with life as a teenager. And I mean, teenager wasn't too far back from me. It's back there, but it wasn't too far back for me. But yeah, with dealing with things as a teenager, I'm just like, my whole thing, and what I try to get him to understand, your mom wants you to be a kid. She don't want you worrying about what she got to do to make sure you're knowledgeable of things that are going on. She just wants you to be a kid. So that's all you need to do right now is just, just be a kid, Yeah, exactly. Too many taking us out left and right. So Susan, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Exactly, Diamond. It's very toxic. I'm grown, so I'm gonna say what I want at this point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't reaching for handouts from nobody, and I'm gonna be respectful when I say it. The whole thing growing up in that house was toxic. It was a toxic house. A lot of sleepless nights in that house. A lot of sleeping outside on the porch nights because I didn't want to be in the house. A lot of sleeping in my car because I didn't want to be in the house. It was so that the air is so thick with toxicity. I hope I'm saying it right. In that house, and I've never wanted to say it because I've never wanted to say nothing disrespectful, because I'm appreciative of somebody who provided for me a roof over their head, and I wasn't even their child. You know what I'm saying? But facts is facts, and it was very toxic it's a very toxic environment. And when she told me he was going, I was against it. And she was just like, he really wants to be a part of her life. He doesn't necessarily have an understanding of he was a kid coming up, so he don't necessarily understand why things are, why she's hurting, and why hurt people want to hurt people. And he don't necessarily have an understanding, but I had to let him know and break it down. I was like, bruh, everybody ain't for you. Everybody don't mean you well. Yeah, she Granny got a mind of her own, and Granny is hurt right now for a lot of reasons. And when I tell you it's 60 plus years of reasons why this lady is hurting, and she wants nothing more than to bring somebody else in the situation and be a part of it. And you was the last one, and she feels that she can cling to you, and she can talk to you, and she can come to you. And if she ever watches this video, I just want her to know that I appreciate everything that she ever did for me as a person who was not my mom or my dad or my biological grandma. But it was a toxic environment, and it did shape my life in a certain kind of way, or assisted in shaping my life. So that's just what it is. I hate that it has to come to that, and I wish I could pick up the phone and call her and say, hey, how's your day? How you been? How's life? I wish I could do that. I wish I had that thing, but that's not the person that she is, and that's not the person that she wants to be, and that's okay. She wants to be alone, and she wants to be by herself, and whoever that she can, bring in on the trauma, she gonna try to bring them in on it. And it may not even be purposely, it may not even be consciously, it may be subconscious, but the fact that it's doing, that she doing it, what I'm saying, it just really sucks. And it definitely shows me the kind of person that I don't want to be. It definitely, I think y'all probably have a better understanding of why I'm so respectful towards people, any type of person, any type of thing, any type of place, any type of environment. Y'all probably have a better understanding, or at least a little bit better understanding of why, I try to be so respectful towards things and people, because I know what it feel like for somebody who's so close to you to try, to bring you into a situation, and ultimately that could bring you down and bring negativity into your life. You know what I'm saying? Even as a child, and I had to let him know I was you, and I was that child, and I was there, and there was a lot of things that I shouldn't have, had to do. There's no way me in 8th grade, 9th grade, you waking me up out my sleep at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning so I can go steal my granddaddy truck because he had another woman's house. Like, there's no reason that I should have ever had to experience things like that. And that ain't even the cherry on the cake. Like, that ain't the topping on the cake. I'm just, giving a little insight of things, you know what I'm saying? But there's no reason, why I should have to have, been put through that type of trauma. But it happened. I'm a better person for it. I'm a stronger person for it. I think that's why I told him, I was like, you're gonna hear a lot more, I'm sure, because it sounds like you don't want to end the relationship with her, and it just sounds like you really want, you feeling for her, and your feelings are in it. And that's why I wanted him to understand, although you're 15 and you may not know how to express, when you don't know how to express something as a man, you say those exact words to the person that you're trying to, express something to. You say, hi, I feel this kind of way as a man, and I don't have an understanding why. Could you better explain it to me? And it don't make you look soft. It don't make you look weak. It don't make you look like a dummy. It don't make you look out of place. It makes you look like a stronger man that's trying to build yourself and have a better understanding of the things that's going on around you. So I definitely wanted him to understand that it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be hurt. If you hurt, say you hurt. but say it in a way to where somebody can actually believe that you hurt. You know what I'm saying? Don't say it with an attitude or with aggression, because at that point they just feel like, oh, you're not hurt, you just mad and you want to take it out on somebody. No, that's not how it works. When you hurt, you go to somebody and you say, hi, this happened and this hurt me, and how can you help me better understand how not to be, hurt in this situation? And whoever it is I'm pretty sure will be more than obliged to say, well, this, and this led up to this, and I know you don't have an understanding of this. If you would like to hear, maybe we can talk about it. And as life goes on, we'll talk about more. But, at this point in time, I feel like, this is the best way for me to describe it. And for, y'all having a mutual conversation, ain't no hearts hurt and ain't nobody hurt. And, what I'm saying? Everybody's good at the end of the day. And I think I hope I explained it to a 15-year-old the best way I know how. I ain't ever had a 15-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So I just really do. I try to tell him every time, that if he was to ever do something, to hurt himself, that it would really, really hurt me. And I don't say that to make him feel bad. I just say it so he can have an understanding of things that you do not only affect you, but it affect the people around you, and it affect, the things that happens around you. And you just 15. The only thing you need to be doing is going to school. Enjoy it, because when that light bill come, you're gonna be looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So just enjoy it. But she was wrong. She shouldn't have told a 15-year-old, when people are hurt. And I feel like I want to say that she was saying it so that he can feel like he can talk to somebody. But me knowing her, just like, my vision is at her kitchen table right now with him sitting on the other side and her saying it the way that I know she said it. I know the way she said it. I'm pretty sure. Well, you ain't gonna kill yourself, is you? I'm pretty damn sure that that's how she said it. I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know. It really hurt my soul that I told him I was sorry, he had to experience that, and he had to go through that and stuff like that. It's really unfortunate. It's beautifully broken. It's definitely ignorance, like pure ignorance. And what she ultimately wants somebody to say, well, you doing this in your life and this ain't going right in your life, and you got this going on and your husband left you and da. She wants that. She wants the opportunity for that to happen, so she can go back and say somebody all the way in Mississippi feeding Milio information. And no, I don't have nothing bad to say about you, person. I don't have nothing bad to say about you at all on this live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing. Like, even when I was hearing it, I still, in my heart, I still couldn't find, that manner of things to say, you know what I'm saying? Well, she got this and her life this and her life, none of that. The only thing I could say was, I'm sorry, and how unfortunate that y'all have to go through this, or we have to go through, because we are ultimately going through it. But it's just very, you said I went through that with my child. Dunya, I'm sorry. Hey, you looking at a living witness over here. Living witness. I understand. And the thing about it is, she's I hate to say step grandma, and this is why, because my real grandma probably feel the same way that you would think I should feel about him. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like I say, I know I keep saying that the fact that for a period in time after my mom passed, whether I was sleeping on the floor or sleeping on the couch or whatever I was sleeping, I had a roof. I was shielded from the rain and the elements outside. I wasn't sleeping outside, and she had always had food, and I always ate, and you know what I'm saying. She was there for me in those aspects, and that's why I understand why he feels the way that he feels, and why he's so defensive when we tell him the truth, and why she says the thing that she says. So that's why I understand how he feels, and why he just don't want to say, oh no, I'm not going to ever talk to her again. Not to say that I don't want him to ever talk to her. I just don't want him to ever talk to her with those type of conversations. But that's why I have a better understanding, because she did those same types of things for me when I was coming up and I ain't had nowhere to go. And the fact that she did it, she didn't have to. I'm not her biological child. I'm not her biological grandchild. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's why she talked to me the way that she did when I was coming up, because I wasn't her real child. And maybe, all the things that my granddaddy did, and, he'd be gone for however long. And, she's still taking care of children that ain't biologically hers. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about the things that she said to me, sort of in the manner of what she said to him, I think about things like that. I think about, she was just coming from a hurt place, not making an excuse for it, because there's no excuse, to come down on the child for something that he can't control. You know what I'm saying? But I often think about, I'm so appreciative of the fact that she provided a roof over my head. I'm just like, I can't find nothing bad to say about her other than facts. If it's facts, it's facts. If these are the traits of a person that you've shown, I can talk about it, because that's what everybody knows that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna badmouth, I ain't gonna call her out her name, and what have you. Yeah, it is what it is. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, he said you had to, Queen T Sunshine, he said you had to deal with negative relatives. Yeah. I wasn't planning on going live to express this, y'all. I didn't want to bring this to y'all. I wanted this to be a happy-go-lucky live. I didn't really wouldn't, but it happened literally as I was about to go live. Like, I was literally coming home and about to get ready to go live, and that happened. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to family, for me, everything stops. Everything stops. If I didn't get on live till 11 p.m. and I didn't get one view, I wouldn't have been mad, because when it comes to family, everything stops. I don't have nothing else to do right now. Let's deal with this situation, and then I go do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying, later. But he said older people aren't aware of what words can do to kids these days. They was raised differently. Yeah, you're right. Beautifully broken. My tongue got twisted. You're right, and I often think about things like that. I tell people here, as I thought Georgia was a little bit more. It's not. Mississippi is way below the belt when it comes to environment and stuff like that. But I tell people here, like, the same person that I'm thinking about. That I'm talking about. When I first got my first job, you know what she said? The first thing that came out of her mouth. Now, you going up in this plantation. Now, y'all listen, I'm serious. When I couldn't lie to you, when I'm telling you this, the children of slaves are raising their grandchildren as slaves. And that's the big cause of a lot of things, but that's a whole nother story, and we'll get into that later if y'all want to. But either way, when I was going to McDonald's, and she said, now you go to this plantation, that's master, and you do what master say. Whatever master say do, you do it. You yes sir, no sir. That's master. So beautifully broken. That kind of ties into what you said as far as that older mentality and that mind frame. I was raised by a slave's child, basically, who wanted no other than to not necessarily raise a slave, but raise you pretty much how to be a good slave. And when I say raise you how to be a good slave, basically keep you alive in Mississippi, basically. That's basically what it was. Basically how to keep you alive. And watch your mouth, don't say nothing, don't look, don't stare. When you walk into a building, don't look at nobody. Go do what you need to do and get out and go. You know what I'm saying? So that goes, it's the mentality. It's just what it is. So yeah, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, Chi Chi, Galathea, yeah, that's my sister. I'm late on the things. What's up, KC? What's up, Luther? Beautiful. Why you laughing, beautiful, broken? I'm late on the thing. What's up, Monique? Y'all talking about some things, Monique, man. Something I wasn't planning on bringing to the live, but you know what I'm saying? The Lord put things in perspective for you in different ways, and probably had I not had a platform or a live, I'd have probably been walking in circles trying to figure out why is this happening to me. You know what I'm saying? So even to this whole platform and this whole thing was for me in this moment right now, so that I could have an opportunity to figure out how to better express myself, and how to better talk, and you know what I'm saying, because I'm not that kind of person. I don't talk about my problems. I don't talk about life experiences. I'm just not a very talkative person. And when I get on here, it's just like y'all are so y'all such good listeners, and y'all so informative and so caring. It's just like I can't help but to express myself. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Samad J? Good evening. How you doing? Miss Nell, all the way from Detroit. You say it's spicy. What you talking about? You say give us a hint. Oh, I'm late. Are you going to add cooking videos to your channel? I do a cooking playlist. Let me tell you. So maybe, okay, I'll say this. Well, when I get up there and I have, an actual room for a studio, and I can afford like another camera, because I'm kind of still paying on the one that I got. Ain't none of y'all video, but yo, it is what it is. I needed a good camera. You know what I'm saying? That was an investment so that y'all could have a better visual. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be able to have a camera for cooking, and then be able to leave my camera in the studio for mukbangs. But right now I have to carry everything from here to the kitchen, set up, record, edit, then carry things back here. So it's a lot when I do that, but it's not too much. Cooking was originally what the platform was supposed to be about. I'm a chef, so I was going to get on there and just do the whole welcome to Emilio's kitchen, and today we're cooking, you know what I'm saying, face at, you know what I'm saying. But things I saw other things that I like, and I like mukbangs, and that's why I started doing mukbangs. Same thing, that noodle video. I can't wait to watch it. What's noodle? Y'all, the noodle, the spicy noodle. What did y'all think about the no hand spices? Come on, be real. Y'all in here, go ahead and be real with me. What y'all thought about the spicy noodle challenge, no hands? I'm gonna let y'all know I did that for y'all. That was a sacrifice for y'all. I ate them noodles at around 3 o'clock in the morning because I knew that video had to be out by Friday at 7:30. I didn't care. I stayed up. I made myself hungry to make that video. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm eating 2 times spicy noodles. Do y'all know 2 days my stomach was about to explode? Like, my stomach was hurt. I feel like if I'd have did it, I'm kind of getting a gist of how the spicy works. So I think either early morning when stuff's still processing, or before 12, or at least somewhere around 12, so you can have some time before bed for that stuff to process. Because 3 o'clock, but I had already knew. I had already made my mind up. Because for spicy challenges, you have to have the mindset for it. You have to be ready to do it. And I had already made my mind up about what was gonna happen after I ate them spicy noodles. I was ready for it, and it just was what it was. But for 2 whole days, whew, bruh, I was feeling it. I was feeling it. But that was a funny video. It was worth it. It was all worth it. I don't care. I don't care. It was worth it. The video was worth it. I don't care. Like, I know it hurt, but it was worth it. The video was worth it. We say preach. Don't be embarrassed. Oh, thank you, Quee P. I appreciate that. I love y'all too. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. I think I know what tomorrow's video, if it's what you told me earlier. Nazia, did I tell you already what the video tomorrow gonna be about? Like, did I already tell you? I don't know, but y'all gonna laugh, boy. Y'all gonna laugh in my face, ass. Like, y'all gonna laugh, boy. Y'all gonna laugh. For real, it's so funny. Would you say it's sad that there's so many people's stories? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It ain't really no other words to use. Beautifully broken. It's sad. It is. Um, yeah. Thank you, Diamond. Yeah, I thank God for it too. Like I say, yeah, it puts me in a position to where I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, why me? Like, why I have to not have a mother and father growing up? Why I have to be the person to be a better person for somebody else? You know what I'm saying? I'm still human, and it still puts that in my mind, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm so appreciative that I could be there for him in that opportunity, and that my childhood was sacrificed for that very moment of someone else so they can have a better childhood. And you know, that's life. Life is built on sacrifice. So I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad at all. I'm glad I was able to be there. Yes, therapy. I was just talking about this. Beautiful broken. Therapy in the community is needed, and is needed on so many levels of subconscious, because we ultimately have figured out how to live life without emotion. Like we have, due to the fact that, you know, the people before us was being whipped with slaves, and you know, all these, you know, plantations, and living and eating out of pig troughs, and you know what I'm saying, we've built up such a endurance of how not to have emotion. We don't even know how to express ourselves no more. We don't even think it's okay to cry no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad that is that way. And I think if people were to do, you know, some therapy, and it ain't necessarily got to be sitting on the couch with your head back, although that sounds very comfortable, actually, you know, just sitting on the couch and telling somebody about your life. But, you know what I'm saying, it may not have to be that, you know what I'm saying? It could be in Oprah's garden. That's why if I ever get the opportunity, what's Oprah's show called? Super Soul Sundays. I watch that sometimes. I haven't seen very many episodes, but the ones that I've seen seems like, you know, they were for me. You know what I'm saying? But I would love so much to be in Oprah's garden and just, well, bruh, here's my life. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be a perfect place for me to do. Y'all see my teeth getting straight on that side? Like, these braces moving. One of them look like they're a little longer than the other one, but it's all good. They say they're gonna fix that. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, yeah. They would think you people that I work with, would think I was lying if I told them a lot of, you know, things about, you know, coming up and stuff like that. I think you lying. Like, they just can't believe it. Like, all of a sudden their lives wasn't so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I tell people about a lot of stuff, like, I ain't even touched the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure more will come out as, you know, time goes, and as, you know, we all, you know, build this channel together. I'm sure more will come out. But yeah. Oh, we could pray and wish. What's up, Sadie? Yeah, you made it this time, y'all. So I was watching B Love, one of her videos. So apparently, from what I understand, YouTube does not tell everybody when you post, and YouTube does not tell everybody when you live. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mukbangs, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays live. I don't know what time, but be looking for it. All right, and if I don't do it, y'all can eat me up in the comments. I don't care. But yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now, YouTube ain't gonna tell y'all. It ain't. It just ain't. I don't know why I do it like that. But yeah, you made it this time, Sadie. Don't you know you love and see me? Y'all remember that song? That was my shit growing up. Ain't no one above you, me. I don't know the words. That the other person is willing to listen. Yes. You think you right about the Bills? I miss high school, bruh. You don't know. You have no idea. You have no idea. They would be screaming over my back. Exactly. You're right, beautiful broken. You are exactly right. You say don't bite your tongue. I'm learning, bruh. Yes, sister. We are survivors. We is like. We did that damn thing. We out of there. We got the hell up out of there, sister. We got up out of there. Y'all, this is my sister Galathea. We got the hell up. We made it. Like, nigga, we made it. Okay, so Exactly. Kids are the future. You are absolutely right. Yeah, yeah, you right, Diamond. Blood don't make it okay. Yep, that's exactly what it was. That's why I was trying to get him to understand. She lashed out at me because, of the stuff that was going on. So I wanted him to understand she not doing that for the better interest of you. I'm not saying hate her. I'm not saying don't like her, but I just want you to understand right now. She was talking to you and she was manipulating you to make you feel like she's doing something in the interest of you, and she's not. That has nothing to do with that. What she ultimately wants is for you to go back and tell your mama to go tell her dad, and then for him to come over there to be all upset and angered, and he's 70 some years old with hopes, that either she gonna kill him or he gonna kill her. That's ultimately what she wants to happen. So don't feed into it, but that's ultimately she either she want to see him again and don't know how to say she want to see him. I mean, come on, y'all was living together for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to see a body that you've seen every day? Okay, I ain't gonna say every day because he wasn't there every day, but either way, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to see someone who's been a part of their life for so long to just stop, and I was explaining to him, I was like, from my perspective and my outside looking in, Granddaddy held it together for enough time for all the kids to get out and be an adult and be on their own. And then he chose to ultimately live his own life, which he has absolutely every right to do so. I don't know if he was or was not happy, all these years with us growing up. And he knew that she had built a bond with us and that we'd always have a roof over our head as long as he came home, whenever he did come home, you know what I'm saying? But when we was out there and we grown, he like, okay, they grown, they out there, they don't necessarily need me for that no more. And he went on about his life. And that's what I wanted him to understand. I was like, he sacrificed literally his own happiness for his children and grandchildren. And when they was able to be, out there and be grown and, feed themselves, he kicked rocks. I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's unfortunate that people are hurt in the situation, but you know what I'm saying? You like 70 years old. You want to live the best life that you can at this point. So I ain't mad at him for doing it, but I just wanted him to understand, the reason, from my perspective, in my opinion, why my granddaddy stayed so long was due to the fact that there were still kids, in the family, and we all had an attachment to her and that house, and he knew that we would always have a house to go to. But once we got out and started getting our own homes, everything's off the table now. Y'all gone, y'all grown, like, y'all can, I can go, I'm out, so I think he wants my granddaddy to be there with her, and I think he understands that she's hurt because he's not there, and he just really just wants, to have that picture perfect family. And everything ain't picture perfect, and even with the situations that ain't picture perfect, some things can be looked past. But this is just one of them things where it's just like, I don't know how to I love you, I love everybody, but I don't know how to like you anymore, and that's sad. Like, that really sucks. A woman that raised you and fed you and put you off to school, and it's like, I don't know how to like you no more. I love you because, like I said, I'm appreciative of the things that you've done for me, but I just want so bad to just be able to pick up the phone, y'all, and just be like, hey, what's going on? How your day been? What you do today? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm so understanding of him, because myself want the same thing that you want. Like, I want that too. I want to, have a relationship with her, and that just ain't what it is. It's just not what it is. So, I think the whole point of the whole situation and story, y'all really be on my life for a whole hour. I just want y'all to know. I appreciate it. Oh my God. the whole situation and the whole story just really, just like lately a lot of things have been coming to pass, and it's just like, it just makes it reminds me of that old saying, when great things are about to happen, the Lord begins to remove things and people out of your life that can't be a part of your story anymore. And me growing up, I always wanted to, the same woman, I always, knew what kind of household we grew up in. And I always, said to myself, I was going to tear down her whole house and rebuild her a whole house on her land. I always said that because I just remember, going to the bathroom and snakes in the toilet or big water bugs in the toilet, or the way that the drain was in the side bathroom, like the water come out, but it went down into the ground. Like it didn't go down a pipe and then go down wherever the water went down. So it was oftentimes when I took a bath and stuff coming through the pipes, and it's country living. Like I ain't trying to talk down or talk bad. It's just country living. That's how people live in the country. A lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people live like that in the country. And and brushing your teeth, and y'all know them to this day. When I brush my teeth, I put water in my hand and I put the water up to my face, because how sometimes the sink has those 3 little lines, or it'll have those that one little line, so when the sink overflow, the water will go out. I'm so traumatized by those 3 little holes, or that one little hole. I will not put my head in the sink to this day, because spiders used to be in there, roaches. Not I mean by roaches, but like we had the water bug, the flying roaches, like the big water bugs. Everything was in there. Snakes. It was kittens in the pipes. Like it was a lot. But it's country living. Frogs. But to this day, I'm traumatized by them little holes in the sink, because every time I used to put my face in that damn thing to brush my teeth, it was always something in the damn thing. But point being, why I said that, like I always said, I was gonna come up and and build her a nice home, and just show her that there are, although you go through things, there are nicer things in life. But and not to say that I still wouldn't, because I just still, even through all that, I still feel an appreciation towards the situation of the fact that I could have been in an orphan or in a shelter, or just at a random person's house who don't even know me, but they want to take advantage of me, and but they saying they provide me a home. All of them situations could have been my situation. And although there was a lot of toxic stuff going on and a lot of trauma going on in the house, I had a roof. You know what I'm saying? I had an actual roof over my head and food. And, I was able to live and survive up until a point, I can do it on my own. So I just have an appreciation, and it's hard for me to, just be angry. But at the same time, it's just like, why are you this person? I mean, I know why you're this person, but why are you trying to hurt a kid? Like, what's up, Tommy? What's up? You said you missed a lot of life. Hope everything good, Sadie. We out here talking. We talking about it. Like, everybody in here is giving me great advice. Definitely making me laugh while we talking about it. Like, let's talk about it. This is what this is. This is what this is for. This is what I wanted this for. So, this excuse for them is what I meant, but also the truth. Yeah, therapy. Yes. You said Mississippi was so stuck in the past, bro. You have no idea. You have no idea. No idea. He said you get in the comments late. I'm trying. I'm sorry. He said the video you went through. Yes, I went through it for y'all. I'm sorry I'm late in the comments. Having the bubble guts. It wasn't even. What's up, Curly Virgo? Curly Virgo did it too, y'all. She did the spicy wings. It's funny. If y'all haven't seen her video, go watch it. It's hilarious. What I was gonna say. It went. So with that sauce, with that Samyang 2-time spicy sauce, it ain't really a bubble guts. It's more of a baby kicking. I don't know how I feel for a baby to kick, but it's just like that stuff literally lines your stomach, and it's just like pressure. Like I still got the Toms right here on the table. I was popping these dang on Toms like Tic Tacs, and look, still got the ginger ale Like, I went to the store at 4 o'clock in the morning to get me some Tums and ginger ale from that spicy challenge, which I should have already had it on deck, but I didn't know it was gonna be that bad. I thought I did the wings. I did a 2 times spicy wing. I sweat a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. We did that. We did that, man. You know what I'm saying. Them 2 times spicy noodles kick my ass, boy. I'm mad, y'all. I ain't gonna even flex. Like, I'm a little mad because I couldn't finish it for y'all. Like, I'm a little mad about that. I wanted to finish for y'all. Like, I know y'all seen them last few bites. Them last few bites was for y'all. I was done. I wasn't doing it no more. I was done. In my mind, I was done. But I was like, I can't give up on y'all. And that's what it was for. Them last little bites was for y'all. Like, big bites. He said, Bama girl, what's up? You in here? It says it's called post-traumatic stress. Yes, PTSD. It's very real. Very, 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 very real. You know, lay down on therapy couches, you know. How many asses? A lot of asses. How you don't know the words to the pack song. I forgot the damn song already, y'all. I forgot about that song. But y'all know what song I'm talking about. I'm late on the comment. You say love a man that can sing. Queen T Sunshine, don't be giving away tomorrow video. Oh shit, I done said something. Damn. Y'all didn't hear that. Still watch my video in the morning. Y'all didn't hear that. Well, y'all gonna see it. So Silas, or I think it's Silos Leo. That's a tongue twister. You say finally, he finally left. Yeah, man. Like, I'm happy. My grandpa's, you know, living his best life. His skin looks good. He's smiling. He eating. You know, he got his weight back on. Y'all, my granddad was looking like a lizard. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, he was looking like a lizard. And he done got his weight back up. And he's happy. I don't personally know the lady. And here's the reason why. I've said this before. There were many events, family events, her own family. You know, if they watching this, you know, it is what it is. I'm not airing out nothing that everybody in Hattiesburg don't already know. So I'm not bad mouthing or putting nobody's business out. This is something that everybody in Hattiesburg already know. So there were many family events. My granddaddy's now current girlfriend or fiance or whatever they are, she was there. But like I say, this lady put a roof over my head and provided me with food and shelter. So when this lady would come up to me personally, out of respect for her, although she was the way she is now, she was that way then too. Out of respect for her, when this lady approached me, I'm just like, I literally looked at her and walked off. Like, I ain't speak. I didn't say nothing. I didn't hold no conversation. I never said nothing. I've seen this lady that my granddad is with now all my life. And let me break it back real far to you. In 6th grade, her granddaughter, every day she would come to school. You know, your granddaddy was at my house last night. I've known this all my life. So just think about me as a child having to live in this woman's house, knowing exactly where my granddaddy was. I knew exactly what was going on. But out of respect for her, I never said nothing. People around me bad mouthing her, I didn't. Nothing other than, you know, what people already knew, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't bad mouth or call out a name or nothing like that. You know, family functions and events, this lady was there. I never said nothing, ever. Because I couldn't live with the fact of going home and looking that lady in her face and knowing I'm out here hanging with a woman who ultimately my granddad is probably gonna be with in the future anyway. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect for her, I never said nothing to that lady. From what I understand, like I said, I don't know her, and that was the reason why I don't know her. But from what I understand, she's a good person. Anybody, you know what I'm saying, anybody who for my family and for my folks and have the best intentions, I'm for you. I mean, I know you personally, but I appreciate you for putting a smile on my granddaddy's face and then feeding him and, you know, just making sure he good. And from what I understand, she really loves him. Like, she really, really do. So I've seen pictures and stuff of them, and they seem like they really happy. So that's the reason why I don't know her though. But yeah, like they say palmetto bugs. What's a palmetto? Oh, that's the name of the flying cockroaches. Palmetto bug. You right, Miss Pink Cookies. What's up? What's up, Miss Pink Cookie? Up in here. I said, oh my God, country living, bruh, to the fullest. He said, Keem, what up, Keem? I'm late, Keem. I'm sorry. I'm getting the comments. I'm getting to them. He said, I've been listening for 20 minutes. I have you playing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Drink almond milk or eat ice cream, bruh. I'm lactose. I would have been farting fireballs. I know this TMI. Shit, that'd have been, oh, bro, that'd have took me out the game. Oh my God, that'd have took me way out the game. He said, Michelle, I was just telling them this, Michelle. YouTube don't notify everybody when you get ready to go live. I don't know why. It just doesn't. It doesn't. I learned that from Be Love channel. YouTube don't tell y'all when I'm about to post a video. Some people know, some people see it, some people don't. I notice it in my statistics on YouTube Studio how the views come in. They equally distribute. I say they'll probably tell maybe 20 people every 3 hours, maybe, that I've posted a video or that I went live. But they won't necessarily tell. You say you on your car speaker driving. Ah, that what up. Appreciate it, King. That what up. Appreciate it. Said we gonna see you sing tomorrow. Bro, y'all can't. Y'all, it's supposed to be a surprise, Michelle. Dang, it's supposed to be a surprise, bro. Y'all gonna be laughing at me. I don't even care no more. Y'all gonna laugh anyway. I don't care. Bad energy and stress will suck the life out of you. Suck the life. Like if y'all would have seen my granddaddy, when I tell you, Diamond, when I tell you that couldn't be a truer statement. If y'all would have seen my granddaddy was frail, like skin and bones frail. Like he was stressed out. Like my granddaddy, like, that's why I always had a good, I always had like a good sense that I was gonna have a full head of hair. I'm about 30. If it ain't going nowhere now, it probably ain't going nowhere. But like when I get older, his age, because he had always had, while we was growing up, he like 60 years old, 50 in or whatever at the time, he still had a full head of hair. Last time I saw my granddaddy, man, he was going through it. He was definitely going through it. So you right, Diamond. Bad energy and stress will suck the life out of you, like literally. Everybody, yeah. Thank you, Michelle. Everybody remember to click thumbs up. He said she told her grandpa. So Toya, new subby, welcome to the fam. This is what we do on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. We get up in here and we talk and we tell each other, I hope you have a good day. I hope you've been having a good day, and we laugh and we comment and we like each other's comments, and this is what we do. So this is what you can have to look forward to, Toya. This is what we do on Sunday. With him to see her, I was like, oh, see, I ain't know that. You said he used to take you to see her. I ain't know that. See, I ain't know that. You know that. Let me tell you, I thought I was the only one. I mean, I knew I wasn't the only one that knew about the lady, but I thought I was the only one that had actual surrounded, interactions, with this lady. And y'all don't understand how stressful that was for me as a child coming up, like having to live with your wife, knowing that you be, it's always another woman around. And I have to, pretty much put on this face like, and she used to tell me, that's why I know she said what she said to my 15-year-old cousin. She used to tell me, I know you know where your granddaddy going. I know you know who she is. I know you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child. Like, why is you even throwing stuff like that in my face? I ain't got nothing to do with you and your husband relationship or what he doing in the streets. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, why are you putting that on me? Like, why are you trying to stress me out with situations that ain't got nothing to do with me? Like, she used to do it all the time. Like, I know you know something. You ain't finna be living under my roof and knowing your granddad out here doing this and doing that. And she used to say stuff like that. And like, I just dealt with it. Like, I just dealt with it. And I used to tell myself as a child, like, I can't wait, to just be able to get out and provide for myself, so I won't have to deal with this no more. Like, she used to say, and that's just the icing on the cake. Like, that ain't even the cherry. You know what I'm saying? That's just small, of the things that she said to me as a child. But that's why I know she said what she said to him, because she used to say stuff like that to me. So I know she did, and that's why I called him, because I remember the feeling of hearing her putting pressure on me to tell her something about something I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Know, what that meant. I mean, I knew what it meant. I knew what cheating meant, and I knew what stepping out meant. But at the same time, like, me as a child, I ain't got no business telling you, yeah, this lady, and yeah, I seen this and I seen that, and then you in return saying, oh, what they do, where was they at, how was this, how was that, and what and why you never said nothing, and you know what I'm saying, that wasn't, that wasn't the best environment, so it is what it is, though. It is. It is what. Who's the sweetest? Chi Mama, you the sweetest? He said, where you live at? I'm live from Georgia. Live from the Georgia. From the 888. Waiting for tomorrow. Queen T. Bro, y'all go. Oh, bro. Take it easy on me. That's all I'm going to say. I tried. It's hard to eat and talk. You know what I'm saying? So I tried. I gave it my best. I'll probably do another one, to redeem myself. But I feel like this one is really raw and unfiltered, and I think that's the best thing for a platform like YouTube. People want to see the raw, and they want to see the unfiltered, and they want to see the you and have a better appreciation of you. So I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna go ahead and post it. I thought about it for a week, and I'm gonna go ahead and post it when I get off here. I'm gonna edit it and get it ready and get it right. You say they got almond milk, pea milk, rice milk, coconut milk. I don't like milk. I just don't like milk. I do. I just and yeah, and I don't know if y'all was kind of the same for me, but I just remember to get a bowl of cereal. And you couldn't leave the table until you drank your milk. But for me as a child, I had already knew. I was like, I don't know what's making my stomach hurt, but I think it's the milk. But I can't tell that I don't want to drink the milk because she's gonna beat my ass. So I just have to sit there and drink the milk and force myself to drink the milk. And 30 minutes later, I'm curled up on the couch in a fetal position because I had to drink the milk. You know what I'm saying? But as a child, you don't leave that table until your plate is clean. You know what I'm saying? And bruh, that just really put a bad taste in my mouth about milk. For real. It says stress is a silent killer. Yes, it is. Yes, it definitely is. Why I stay to myself. Yeah, people are energy vampires. You right, Michelle. People are people. It's just like with my job. Like, I ain't gonna say why I work. I probably done said it before. It is what it is. But like, I'm genuinely like smiley person. I'm very calm, cool, and collected. I don't go into an outrage. Probably don't even know how to raise my voice because I ain't, ever had to. But they, people like in corporate, and there's so many people in an environment, and people want so much for you to be living the stress that they live in. And when you come in and you happy and you just happy to be there, you just happy about life in general, they don't like that, and they try to come at you, and they try to, well, this happened to me, and you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing, trying to suck the energy and suck your happiness and suck your life. So a lot of people tell me I'm very standoffish, I'm very nonchalant. No, I'm not either of those things. I just have acquired an automatic block against energy. So there's no way that your energy can pierce, my shield of armor, because I'm not going to allow it. And that's just what it is. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I ain't gonna have it. So he said his hair white now. His hair ain't never been white. He had black hair, like full head of black hair. Never been white. His hair is white, pure white. Like on them cartoons, when the cartoon gets scared and their hair turn white real fast, like on Tom and Jerry or something like that. His hair is pure white from stress, like for real. Yes, you definitely gotta protect your energy. Thank you, Danya. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely. They say you're gonna love it regardless. Thank you, Miss Pink Cookies. Thank you. He said we've been singing. Okay, so I have been singing since we was kids, but I was trying to do it eating, and y'all gonna laugh. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all gonna laugh. Baby and cows. Lisa said we don't need milk for baby and cows. No, you said we don't need milk. It's for baby cows, not humans. You are right. That's what they say. It ain't for us. Our bodies ain't supposed to process that. We say, Chi, Lord, you're traumatized. I try not to be. I try not to be. You know, there's just a lot of factors that happen in your life, and you can't necessarily, you know, equate for those things. You know what I'm saying? So, whenever I feel some type of, you know, remembrance of the energy of a trauma or something like that, I try to find a way to, you know, the best way to deal with it. You know, that's the only thing I can advise anybody. Find that confidant, find that friend, find somebody to talk to. It's always good to talk to people. This feels, y'all don't understand, this feels great. I feel good right now. Y'all got me feeling so good and ready. Like my whole energy level had dropped. I was just telling my homeboy, I was like, I need a Red Bull because I don't have the energy for it. It's like I literally was drained, and I knew I had to get on live. I knew I had to post this video in the morning, so I just got it together. I was like, you got to get together. You got to pull it together. You got to get it together, and you know what I'm saying, and make it do. You say David Downer. Yep, that's what they call them, David Downers. Negative Nancy's is what I call them. He said, I can't wait to see it. I love to hear people sing. Bro, you gonna laugh. You gonna laugh, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Like, y'all don't know. I wasn't in the best of feeling, and y'all really helped me out. Like, I know y'all ain't no telling what y'all was doing today, church, family, whatever. I'm pretty sure y'all didn't think y'all was gonna get on live and help somebody out. So I like your Sunday night. Thank you, Mystery Queen 86. Yeah, I like that. You might put that up here. Talk show or something. You know what I'm saying? Sunday night talk show. And call me Young Steve Harvey. Just say sending positive. Thank you, Brittany. Welcome to the live. Thank you for sending positive. Please send positive vibes. I love to send positive vibes back to everybody. I love y'all's positive vibes. I love y'all's positive energy. Everybody in here, like all my subscribers, like you have a few people that don't subscribe that kind of jump in and try to throw them, you know what I'm saying, derail the train. But y'all is protective. I'm just gonna tell you, like y'all be coming for them, like the motherfucking Beehive, is it Beehive, Bayhive, Beyonce Hive? Y'all be on them negative people. Like y'all ain't having it. Like anybody come up on my comments and try to say anything, like y'all be on they arf. Okay, I appreciate it. Y'all good folks. Y'all good folks. I never in a million years imagined that you could get so many people in one space and everybody just positive towards you said it was Beehive. you know, get everybody you know, in a space and everybody just be positive towards one another, and it's an amazing feeling and it's an amazing thing. I feel good. I think I'm in a better position now. My energy is back. I feel better that I talked about it, and you know, it is what it is. But I do got to get that video. You said you got, thank you, appreciate it. That's love, appreciate it. I do got to get that video ready for in the morning so y'all can laugh when y'all on y'all way to work or running your errands or taking the kids to school or whatever. So I'm saying, so I'm finna go ahead and jump off of here. I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for subscribing. I appreciate y'all for being here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Like y'all be on it. Y'all are amazing. Like I appreciate y'all so much. Like y'all don't understand. I appreciate y'all so much. And I'm gonna keep on doing it. We're gonna keep doing it together. And we gonna is it school out? Oh, let you know I ain't got no kids. So summer school, maybe. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good Monday. Y'all gonna have a good Monday if y'all watch that video. So be looking for that video in the morning, on time. I'm about to do it literally right now. Well, I'm gonna go to the store real quick, but I'm about to get it ready. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Peace. Love you too, sister. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you.